Welcome back to another video. This video will be a room tour. I hinted this video on my last video saying that I want to do some type of room tour and just show you guys like what's inside my room, because I have some pretty fascinating stuff in here. It's not a lot. It's a really small room, but I think for the most part there's just a lot of stuff in here that you guys may enjoy, or you guys probably never thought that it's around. So let's get this video going. Alright, first things first, I want to get to the door. The door is not the most interesting spot in my room, but it's kind of just a door, the filthy door. Um, it's white, so it's collected a lot of dust. And then I have Chopper here, I have Luffy and the others up there, Bob Marley. I have this Midoriya. I don't even know what you want to call it, to be honest. It's like yeah, I'm not too sure. It's just I've got it. I think at Tilly's, Tilly's. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember right now. Um, and then I have the Star Wars um, collectors, I guess. I have broke up here, and then I have these lights that go around, and then kind of go there to my bed, and yeah, it kind of just goes down here. But I like turning on the lights sometimes because I get a little bit scared of the dark. So, and then I have Mr. Kakarot here doing a little spirit bomb. Um, and then this is where like the Holy Grail kind of like hits, because this is where I have the PlayStation 3. Oh, damn. The PlayStation 3, the PS2, and then the Wii. So, and then I have a King Deadpool Funko Pop right here. Um, and this is where I play kind of like my retro games, I guess you want to say. Um, and then once we head over here, it's like the bed. My sheets were a little dirty, so I put them to wash. And then over here, we have a One Piece poster. It kind of has like all the Straw Hats from Wano with their Wano clothing, so you guys can see. And then the Wano people. Um, I actually do like Zoro's design. I mean, not Zoro, because I do like Zoro's design too. But Chopper's design was pretty sick. Then I have Snoopy down here. I also have Naruto Hello Kitty down here. I have Gear 3 Luffy up there. And then Onigashima Luffy right here. So, and then these, I think they were supposed to be like for paper. I think I was supposed to put like paper inside of them or something, but I liked the design so much that I ended up kind of just putting them up. So, oh well. Same thing down here. This is Ace and then Whitebeard. Also, they were supposed to put stuff inside of them, but I just liked them so much that I kind of just hung them up. And I have Asta, and then I have Bob Marley. Before we start moving on somewhere else, um, a little backstory, because I have a tiny hole right here. So I was trying to put up another poster. I can't remember what poster it was, and at the time, my parents, or at least my mom, she was like those moms or parents who are like, don't put stuff on the wall, don't put stuff on the wall, like over and over again, like no matter what. Until one point, I kind of convinced her. It was like, come on, let me just put one thing up, and so she did, and I kept putting more. Obviously, I wasn't gonna just put one thing, but it got to this wall, and in this wall, I don't know why, but here in the corner, it was a hard spot, and my thought was like, oh, it's probably just like really hard, but I'm telling you, I was putting my effort into putting in this pin, and it will not go in. So at one point, I literally put like both of my hands and pushed, and and hold on, and it made this right here. And yeah, it has a little spider web in there, yeah. So actually, this kind of like saved it, because it was a like a paper, like it was like a paper one, like these. I don't know if they're paper, but it was like that basically. And once I changed this, I was scared that she was gonna see it because it keeps going up and down, you know. And then when I close the door, sometimes it gusts the wind and blows it up. Um, and she actually just saw it. I think last year. I was like, hey, like I made a little hole a couple years back. I never told you, but obviously now, since I'm more grown and shit, she was just like, oh well, just fix it, whatever. But she was like, it doesn't really matter because you're kind of covering it at this point. So yeah. Uh, Shout out to Mama because she already was telling me for a very long time, don't put holes in the wall because it's gonna end up hurting the wall or messing it up, and that's what happened. Bob Marley is over here. And again, my bed, my backpack. This backpack right here. I made a video about this backpack. If I can recommend this backpack, I would 100% tell somebody to grab this backpack. This backpack is amazing. Amazing. Um, Also, look at this little Luffy pin that I put on my on my laptop case. So, and then okay, so now we hit Batman. Um, I think this is the Riddler right here. I'm not too sure. This is the Penguin, and this is Scarecrow. I know that for a fact. Um, and then we have a Spider-Man poster, the Amazing Spider-Man, TASM 2 on top. I grew up with Toby, watched Tom Holland's, Andrew Garfield's still the best Spider-Man in my opinion. Um, and then we have the Spider-Man fig pen, and then Grogu fig pen. Also, okay, back to this. Toby's a good Peter Parker. I feel like, obviously OG, you can't deny it. Love Toby, but yeah, just Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is just. So this came with a cup one time at an anime convention, and I liked this thing so much that I kind of just took it apart and ended up just putting it in my room because I liked it. So why not putting it in my room? And then we have the masterpiece, graduation. And I know right now, or was, he was going a little crazy, going around saying stuff about, can I even say it on YouTube? Like, um, the little, I'm so scared. I'm actually so scared. Yeah, well, you guys already know. So if you don't know, just look it up because it's all over Twitter. Um, and yeah, he was going crazy, but I guess he got a phone call from his kids and he was like, I want to save the world now. Like, bro, what? But anyways, a lot of people on Twitter and TikTok always just say like, oh, he made graduation. Like it's a pass by. He made graduation, which, you know, it's a banger. Graduation is a banger. So I don't know if it's a pass by for all the shit he was saying, but it's a banger.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
Now we hit Bluey, or this little wall here. So I always thought Bluey was a guy, but turns out bro's a female. I didn't know he was a girl. Like, then I have Mr. Lee right here, and I just have random bullshit right here. So I have my skateboard, my air freshener, and just a little plug that runs to the back of this drawer. So this is my drawers, right? This is my daily stuff, whatever. This is with chopstick, cologne, deodorant, wallet. My games are in here. I have some anime movies back there. I don't know if you can see Naruto's head. And then I have another camera in here, some manga, books. Then I have this bad boy in here. No dust, no air bubbles, less than 15 seconds, scratch resistant, whatever. But okay, this is a joke, or this might be a joke on TikTok, but I love this screen protector. Like, it's actually really good, less than 15 seconds, and it feels good on my fingertips. So, I mean, hey, why not? Honestly, if I would recommend it. I do recommend it to everybody. And I have this Star Wars. Also, I have the Lego Star Wars Luke holding the blue milk. It's sealed in this too. It came with the Lego Star Wars complete. I'll put it up, but I have that as well sealed. So this is kind of just like a. I do have to say that none of these drawers are not categorized in any order, or like it's just kind of filled into like random stuff that I know where to put it at, or it's kind of like linked together. Um, I don't know. It's kind of just how it hit my head, and then how I just have it in my room, to be honest. So some stuff might be together, but it probably wouldn't even make sense why they're together. You get me? So now next one. So this is all my retro game stuff. My PS2, PS3, PS2, GameCube controllers, the Skylander dock. Also have a PSP Go that I just didn't end up working out. And then I have a Miiu. I have a Miiu Game Boy in here. And then this is my prized possessions in here. Um, it's a Japanese copies of a Game Boy Naruto. So the story about this. So these Game Boy Naruto editions came with this Wii right here that I have. So when I went to go get these Naruto, or the Wii, I went for the Wii actually. Um, the guy, he got the Wii from Japan, I believe, and I didn't know that he got it from Japan because he didn't specify, you know. So when I went to go get the Wii, I brought it back home. It was in the box and everything. I think it was like $100. I think it was a really good deal. In the box, it came with the games. Obviously, I can't use the games no more. But I came home and I plugged it in it literally had like the Japanese all in the screen, the first screen. And I was like, bro, there is no way. But thankfully, I ended up modding it because that's originally what I was gonna do with it. And I changed the language, and it was really easy. So not bad, to be honest. $100 for a Wii, and then these games right here. Honestly, pretty killer if you do ask me. Okay, so the next one, I just have my hat, my katana cleaner, old camera that my boy gave me, another camera, Doc Martin cleaner, and just some random stuff, to be honest, that are in here. And then these are just my socks and my G strings that are in there. Also, um, so to the side, this is where I have kind of like some valuable stuff more in this Minecraft chest. So what I have in here, I have the 3DS XL, I have the PS Vita, the OLED version, the original 3DS, PSP Go, and then this red thing right here is the 2DS, the one that's like the one that doesn't fold. And I just have some comics, yup, and then some a Disney book, I guess one that started it all, and then just some more books in here. So yeah, these are like my valuables in here. All right, so to the last little corner of my room, I have a rice hat that I got at the Swami for $6. Really good at rice hat, to be honest, especially when it gets hot. Gaming chair that I got a couple years ago, and it's still holding up. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. It was gifted to me for Christmas. And then I have my OLED screen right here, playing some One Piece in the background. I have no idea if it's doing its justice through the camera, so but it looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Oh yeah. And then so moving this, I have my Wi-Fi router down here, and then I have this Pikachu. Um, he actually turns on. You just gotta give me a little quick sec. Okay, but hit me with a little Pika Pika. Wait, where's the play? Okay, this one's the play. Oh yeah. I think he's supposed to do something when you hit his. Oh. Oh. P P Pikachu. All right. So and then you look at his bottom and then you just turn them off. All right. So for my desk, um, I just have my blicky right here, just in case somebody comes in. Um, then I have a One Piece notebook that was gifted to me. I have this Ace chain right here. I used to wear it a lot. I just haven't worn it in a really long time, but love that necklace. Always get compliments on that necklace. Um, then I have a Bruce Lee book, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle book, my iPad, and then my monitor um, remote, and then my speaker, my Edifier speakers. Yeah. And then on top of my stuff, this is kind of more like daily use, or maybe if I need to get to it quick, I just put it in here. On my speaker, my mouthwash, some Brawl Stars, and then the Charizard that I built the other day. Um, it's on my YouTube video if y'all want to go watch it yet. I have little stuff over here, and then I have Gojo hiding right here on the side. Um, but yeah, Pop Mart. Got this from Pop Mart. Oh yeah, and then a Mickey Mouse Little Boo, and then Buddha. Um, I have more stuff over here too. This is kind of my little desk setup. And the bottom, I have Squirtle. I have Mr. Bulbasaur. I have a Pikachu. I have Sasori. Um, Minecraft. Some Animal Crossing amiibos. And then this right here is all my face stuff, my mouth stuff, my vitamins. So it's kind of like general health, I guess you can put it in that category. But yeah, and I have some books right here too. So this is my desk. Up here, have some more Star Wars stuff. So these right here, I got at the swap meet. So if you look at this right here, this is like a voice box. Um, you can play these voice boxes on something, and obviously they talk. You know, not the figure itself, but the little chip, not the figure. But I just don't have the thing that plays it, and then I have the one, the only, the queen. I have her I have her album over here actually, or her vinyl, but I don't know how to put it up. So if anybody wants to give me some pointers, I would love some pointers, please. And then last would be the wardrobe, I guess. So my dirty clothes would be in here. Some shoes that are without the boxes, with boxes shoes, and then I have a MetaQuest 2, the clothes. This is my rock climbing stuff, my chalk. I have this in a bag because the chalk gets a little messy and it's everywhere. So I'd rather just have it in there. And then I become a little hoarder, not gonna lie. So I have some boxes in here because either I like them or I just don't want to give them up yet. So I just kind of keep them, you know. Disney Infinity. I got this because somebody was um, selling a Skylanders starter set for $10, and that's what my brother wanted about a year ago. And we went to go get it. We drove a good maybe like 40 minutes to go get it. And in his trunk, he had that one, the Star Wars 3.0, and he had the Skylanders, and he had another one. I can't remember what it was, but as soon as he said it was $10, I told him, bro, give it to me. Like I need it, cause Disney Infinity was like, when it came out, oh my god, brother, let me tell you, it was amazing. Disney Infinity was. I hate that they shut it down. Maybe it was because of the figures or whatever. I don't remember honestly, but um, I love that game so much, so much. So I love playing with Stitch. Stitch was probably like by far my favorite character in that game. Um, but yeah, this is this is the room. Probably like the last thing to show y'all is this little Spider-Man thing that I have up here. I got this at Burlington, I believe. Pretty sick. So, um, but yeah, this is my room. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all liked. Again, it's a really small room. It's just like a little square jail cell, you know. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Drop some comments and let me know what y'all think. All right, take care. See ya. Actually, lastly, I forgot to show you guys this awesome, super duper awesome straw hats rug. Yeah.